I know there's no video.
What?
Oh, we're back! Woo!
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah,
Woo,
Merry
Christmas in July!
Merry Maker.
America!
Merry Maker.
Merry America Day.
Merry America Maker Day. But yeah, the stuff and things. So where we last left off, Samson said words to his headmaster. Samson also began to see some of the repercussions of his actions and how they have affected his world and the world at large.
What? He didn't do nothing.
I can't believe you ruined the whole world, Samson.
Yeah,
I can.
fucking
Like, it's
hell.
so big and you just ruined every aspect of it.
Yeah, no, I can believe it.
The
Party
only
is
thing left for
also...
you to do is sell the Yeehaw booty shorts.
What?
Yeah, time to present some yeehaw booty shorts to the party. The party is also in Los Logos, the capital for Isis. I can't open this jar. I've opened the jar. Woo! That smells good. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry, I'm distracted. Oh my god, that shit's like drinking fucking napalm. What the fuck? I made gin since last week. Anywho. Oh yeah! And the most important part! Spuzz! Dear beloved Spuzz.
Woohoo!
So anyway, where we last left off, Oakley was cliffhangering Samson over the whereabouts of Spuzz. Samson, please, if you will.
On a side note, I still want my words to be known. That I am pretty sure that the other two players will be disappointed, and I will laugh at them.
Eat
Said
your
this
laughter.
before?
Continue.
Said this before, say it again. I will laugh. It
You've
will be
also
funny.
repeatedly say you don't know what's happening.
Yes.
Well,
So,
That's true. If things go as I expect them, funny disappointment. But then again, how often does that happen?
Which means, if that doesn't happen, you'll be disappointed. So we still get funny disappointment.
yeah.
I mean, if it's cool, I won't be disappointed.
I don't believe.
You
Yeah,
should.
don't lie to us.
I don't.
When have I ever lied to you?
Because
Every other day precisely at 2.
No, that is when I lie down. That is different.
Um,
don't mind me.
Alright.
I'm trying to make this. Oh, let me not put the fucking silica gel packet in.
Eat the silica gel!
You know, that happened once when I was a baby.
You ate the silica gel?
Yep. Mom walked
Good
into
job.
the room, saw me playing on the floor with a shoebox, and saw my face glistening. And she called poison control. And they were just like, well, it's not poisonous, but yeah, just make sure he doesn't...
everything's poisonous if you have enough of it.
exactly.
Except for memes.
No, memes are just immediately toxic, but then you immediately gain, like, a...
Resistance.
what's it called? Yeah.
so memes are a
You
potion
you
of
gotta
Zanzibar!
throw dose on memes to stop your...
Memes. Not even once.
Memes are my anti-drug.
But anyway, Samson, lead us in. Alright, I'm gonna put that gel in.
You were literally the last one talking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you were
Because
like,
he's on a
you're like,
cliffhanger and is like, so
"Buzz
continue.
is," and then you cut the session there, and I'm like,
Then Samson answers.
Yeah.
So Samson, what is Spuzz?
my roommate. Why are you
I
asking?
suppose you pet rock.
Anyway, but yeah, Oakley's just like, I mean, I did the best I could with Spuzz, but our poor dear Spuzz, powers that be, rest his soul, has suffered one of the most grueling fates a living creature can. And Oakley will just take her hat off and put it over her chest and close her eyes. Tilt her head down to the floor.
Fighting, so.
Oh, it's so. He has in fact moved on.
Oh.
And then she'll look up and throw her hat on her head and grab Samson by the hand. Yeah, let's go see the little bastard. And she'll just start walking Samson down the hall and over to where his dorm is. And we will swap over to Nim and Hyala.
What? I thought we were finishing up the Samson stuff so that he could come back.
They are coming back. They're going to Samson's dorm.
I thought they were going to Spuzz.
They share a dorm.
Surely we would have known of his existence.
Yeah, we were not quiet. Has this homie not knocked on our door?
No.
What a terrible roommate.
Yeah.
Or a really good one, you know.
No! You hear all these strange sounds and people you know for a fact you've never heard in your potentially friend's roommate, and you don't do anything? You don't even knock to be like, were you invited? I didn't hear you come in.
Why did the world go black?
Oh shit, yeah, I never configured the stuff and things. I never gave you...
While I'm being spuzz-napped, I'm gonna go grab my taquitos.
Okay, yeah, hold on. I forgot maps don't come with...
It's so dark.
I know,
Somebody
I
turn
know.
on the
I'm sorry.
lights.
Y'all is scared of the dark.
Nim will hold you.
It's okay, she's not actually.
I figured. I feel like it's weird.
Hyala has much more pressing fears than the dark.
What lies in the dark?
Also,
Obvious.
she has dark vision, so like...
Yeah, small beans here.
Oh no, everything's grayscale.
No, no.
I'm afraid of the grayscale. This is why I can't watch black and white movies. Very important question.
Very important
Would
answer.
Nim like black and white movies? Because I feel like they're artsy and she would like them, but I also feel like she wants colors because pretty.
I feel like both. Black and white movies have a special charm depending on what they're about.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like an every now and then, but like mostly colored movies.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they tell a different story visually. Like with black and white movies, if you want to show something and color's important, there are certain steps you have to take to explain without just telling.
Yeah, I mean, I think because black and white can also do a lot more with the lighting.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so like stark, it's really cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's as good as the walls that I'm gonna do. There are no doors, but I
Who
can.
needs doors when you can teleport?
True. She has a point. A house with
Whole
all
lot of
pages
black.
in it that just has no doors.
Ah, Wizard's house.
Oh, right, like that garbage show we watched.
Garbage show.
Why are you guys talking
When have
about
we ever watched a
movies?
garbage show?
Does that work?
Saber. No, it's still black. Like
If
me.
by work you mean hasn't changed?
No. The title has.
I read that is Samson's dream, and I was like, oh, we're doing this now. Just Samson's dream of J Merrymakers.
Does that do anything?
No.
No.
Nope.
I don't understand lightness in this, and I want to. Oh well.
It told me that I don't have a token that has vision of this area.
Can you see now?
Now it's... Yeah.
You see everything,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yep. Look at my terrible drawing.
Yay!
Of course.
Sorry, I choked up breathing.
Good.
Okay.
I like that that middle area looks like a face wearing this funny visor.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You heard her,
Like
Jade.
if you tilt your head to the right, it's like a silly visor and then a nose and then a grimacing mouth.
Oh, if you turn your head upside down!
No, just this way.
What?
Yeah, what Jade said. Do you not see it?
No.
Dang.
Whoa, grident.
Grident?
Look at this. I can be at weird locations.
Gridless maps. Anyway, honestly, I don't feel like inventory every single thing you two talked about, so,
Well, we already have an inventory of everything they talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just need... The only thing we have to backtrack to is the rolls for breaking into stuff that was locked. And then, any more conversation.
do either of you have thieves' tools?
Nim has Nimabin.
Does Nim have thieves' tools?
No. But I can teleport. I have to be right back. My mom asked me a favor. Sorry.
Just teleport.
So I think I'm just gonna have some general investigation checks, because I really don't feel like doing a million different roles or reading through all that. I gave it a concerted effort and tried to read through it, and I was like, this is a lot. And since nobody has thieves' tools, there's no thieves' tools to do checks with.
Huh.
Well, nobody in the scene has thieves' tools. Also, Samson wouldn't need thieves' tools.
Honestly, I feel at Maurice's, they don't give you keys to anything, they just give you a lockpicking set and say go nuts.
Which means that I'm guessing nothing in any of the drawers is Samson's. Since you said he wouldn't have changed anything out, like, why would he put in the effort to pick a lock to not change anything out?
Practice.
Yeah, well, you can practice on things you actually want to get into. Like Oakley's office when she's not around.
Samson, yeah, I mean, like, he maybe has, like, a drawer of stuff that just is his clothes, but most of it's unchanged.
Mm-hmm.
And his hat and his, cloak would probably, like, hang up somewhere, like, by the front door.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm just imagining we break into a dresser, the clothes aren't green, and we're like, oh, it must not be Samson's.
I'm back.
We also need to know what the most breakable thing is, so we can know
Yeah.
what Yellow almost broke.
Yeah, so just to try and cover all the bases, I'm gonna give each of you 3 investigation checks, you know, either for the larger room, a piece of furniture, or a particular item, or any combination here of. If something is locked, though, I'll let you get the shot to open it with a simple sleight of hand, but obviously, and what?
Photographs don't exist in TOZ right now, right?
What do?
Photographs?
Photograph? I mean, I haven't given it
Guns
much.
exist.
I haven't
so...
given it much thought. I mean, minor illusion is a thing, so maybe, but Like an actual Polaroid, I don't know. I can think on it and get back to you.
Because I just figured if Samson would have anything that would be valuable, it'd probably just be like a picture of him and his mom together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so how I'm gonna set this DC's...
Conceptual descriptions of camera can be found in Chinese text from 400 BC.
Cool. So how I'm gonna set the DCs for these investigations, if it's the room you're in, I'll set that base 10. You know, it's not that hard to look around a room. If it's a piece of furniture, or stuff on the furniture, we'll call that a 12. And if it's a particular item, let's say you actually do manage to break into something and snap the lock or whatever, we'll call that a 13, because you already have it.
Nim can just mend it.
Yeah.
True.
I'm already planning to break any lock that's locked. I promise you.
Yeah,
Well-
Nim is doing most of the stuff, because Hyala was like, no, I'm not gonna look around, I'll respect his privacy, and then Nim just kept handing her shit.
Nim's like, time to burglarize.
Nim's like, hell is
It's not
helping.
burglary if it stays in the room.
Well, I still said I'd give both of you a sleight of hand check if you want to go for a non-destructive method. We'll set that at a DC 16. If you actually want to break it, like snap boards, break locks, that's gonna be DC 19.
Okay,
'Cause you
so
actually have
counter question, can I not just set it aflame? The lock.
Fireball! Fireball!
They are
Fireball.
metal. They are metal locks, and last I
You're
checked,
not.
Okay,
There's a spell
counterpoint.
called weld.
There should be.
Counterpoint. Can I not
True.
just flash freeze it with Ray of Frost?
no.
On
I
the
mean,
counterpoint. Can I not? What?
you can certainly attack it with the spell, but it's not going to be much different than just breaking it in general. And it's still going to have, if you use a spell against it, it's going to have an AC.
I mean, this is in the nicest way possible, but I don't think Samson's stuff has a high AC.
Because it's inanimate.
And Samson's kind of cheap when it comes to his own stuff.
Well, yeah, but those aren't his locks.
They aren't
These are
his
just
locks,
the
they are
room's locks.
provided by Vaughn.
These are the rich bitch school locks.
Ah, you're right. So I should
Yeah.
upcast it. Got you.
I mean,
They come in because they hear this like loud boo. Anyway, sorry.
you could, I guess, flavor it however you want, unless it's an actual spell slot spell. You know, you can't cast the spell, it's
Oh.
gonna call the slot, but like, it's still gonna be a check. If you want to be destructive and start casting Fireball, I guess
wouldn't
go
do that
ahead.
with
I
spells,
can't tell you
dear.
you're
Aren't
not
you
allowed
just
to
press
cast
the
spells.
digitation a lockpick?
Yeah. Also, Jade's computer died.
What the fuck?
Yeah, if you press the digitation a lockpick, then I guess you can take a I gotta think on how I want to deal with that, because whatever mechanics I say, obviously, is gonna set a precedent. If you could just press the digitation a lockpick and that sets a DC, I don't want that ending up being, you know, phenomenally better than just actually using thieves' tools or having proficiency with thieves' tools.
Well, I mean, no, the thing about it is you'd have a higher chance of success with thieves, like actual thieves' tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just sort of because the these tools come with more than just lockpicks. It's just that
Yeah.
picking locks is its main conceit.
Obviously, yeah, I know that, but, you know, I don't want to exactly reinvent the wheel on the fly, if for any other reason than, you know, making mistakes for future me to have to deal with. I suppose I don't really need to. You could press the digitation lockpick, and that could be your flavor for, you know, trying to sleight of hand the lock open. Or you could pull
Welcome
a
back.
bobby pin out of your hair and try and use that as a lockpick. You want to flavor it how you want, sure, but...
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, welcome back.
So long, farewell.
Farewell. Funny German word.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Goodbye.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Yeah. Sayonara.
Mhm.
Cringe.
You're cringe.
No, you're cringe.
No, you're cringe.
No,
So-
you're cringe.
No, you're cringe.
No, you're cringe.
I can't be cringe because you're cringe.
Okay, I'm just
Our
gonna
cringe-
start with Nim checks the bed.
Investigation for the bed?
Yeah.
Roll me 10. Or meet me 10. Or above. DC 10.
Yell's
Bed
helping,
investigate.
right? You're
Actually, she
an
said
accomplice.
no.
No,
What?
Yell is not looking. Yell is assisting Nim. So
Yeah,
Yell's helping.
anything that's just like surface level viewing, Yella will look at.
I feel like Nim's trying to, like, take the sheets off and see if he's hiding anything. Because she has no respect of privacy.
Why would I?
You know, starting to see why nobody likes Nim.
Why do you say that?
Sad.
Nim's so
So
nice.
so you won't kill her parents anymore then. You'll get along with them.
I will kill them. Samson won't get along with them.
Ah, so that's a 9, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna re-roll that.
So you go through the bed, it's pretty nice. It looks like it's been recently kept up. Like it got re-padded out, you know. Somebody's taking care of the bed. But, you know, it doesn't look, you can't see of anything of particular interest.
What creep is going in a room that no one's using?
Housekeeping?
You?
I don't know what you're talking about, Rebel. I fail to see your point.
His point is also true.
It's a lie. Next to this dresser.
What did I say for particular furniture? Didn't I say 12 or something?
Only number I remember is 13 and 10.
So yeah, meet me 12. Feeling the need for Samson's snoopery, you start going over every aspect of the dresser. You see a photo. What would the photograph of Samson's mother be like? Samson. What kind of frame? Would he go and get a really nice frame, or would it just be what was already in there with the picture swapped in?
It'd probably just be like in a simple but like nice looking wooden frame.
So probably just flat wood, not really high varnished or something, just, you know.
No.
Alright, there you go. A picture, is Samson included in the picture?
Yeah.
How old is he?
Baby
Yeah.
Samson!
He'd probably be about 13.
Baby Samson!
Yeah! Look at the babu! Anything else of note on the dresser or in the dresser?
I will defer to Samson. Would there be anything else of note on the dresser?
On the dresser?
Yeah. Because obviously, I'm imagining the dresser is locked.
Wrench.
Right.
Actually, that's a good question. Is Samson's dresser locked?
His side of... So, half of it? No.
Half of it no, the other half yes. So it's
No,
like
that
the
would
left
be
half
the
is
only other
locked?
state.
Is the left half locked, or is it like certain drawers are locked? Describe it.
The left half would be locked. The right half would probably be all of Samson's stuff.
Okay.
And there'd be like a mirror on the dresser.
Well, there you go.
But there's not really... There's very little stuff on there. Is it dusty?
I'm gonna say no. It is not dusty.
That makes it so much easier to rifle through stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Nim and Yala, like, in the picture, would see, like, a baby Samson, and, like, it's a little weird, because he doesn't have his goggles, and he doesn't have his scars, and he doesn't wear the same clothes that you always see him in.
One of his front teeth had recently fallen out, so he's just standing with a big old fucking gap.
At 13?
At 13? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's only cute when you're like under 10.
One of Samson's several replacement teeth got knocked out, so it's growing in
We're
again.
just like, who this punk kid?
Yeah.
He's smiling.
Cal, come over here. Look at this weird kid.
Well, no, I mean, this is stuff they would have been looking at while Hyala was talking about stuff.
Yeah.
Look at that freak with the purple hair.
Imagine having purple hair.
Imagine having hair. Freak.
Should I attack the dresser to open it?
He's just gonna kick it.
No, I was gonna magic missile because that ignores armor class.
Yeah.
You're literally just trying to blast it open.
Just try
It's
to
not.
pick it first. We get sleight of hand.
You wanna pick it?
Hyala already said she wasn't going to.
But Nim will try to pick this lock real quick.
Is Yella really gonna let Nim just, like, destroy some of Samson's furniture?
You can fix it.
You can fix it!
That's
Yeah.
what I just said.
It can be fixed, is the point at hand.
Literally trying to mending a puzzle together.
Woohoo.
Hey.
Is that enough to unlock the lock that's been locked?
Yeah.
That's a lock.
Is there any particular drawer you want to open up?
The prettiest.
What the fuck?
Which one has the best varnish? The best
Exactly.
wood grain pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm
This
glad
is
you
important
understand.
for
On a completely arbitrary level, you look at all of the drawers that are the same, and you decide one of them is in fact the prettiest, so you attempt to unlock that drawer.
Pick one and that one
On
will
the
be
left side,
prettiest.
right? Because the right side is unlocked, right, Samson?
Yeah.
Alright. So,
That's where we found babies.
you do, and you open it up. Is there anything you have in mind particular for the side of the dresser that I'm guessing Samson doesn't use?
That side, it'd probably be, like, clothes that just don't fit.
Oh, like his clothes that don't fit?
No, not his clothes that don't fit.
Oh. So you open up a drawer of an assortment of
What's his name?
garments that don't fit. Samson,
Samson.
as far as you know.
You can check.
It's true.
Yeah,
Nim could literally try them all on as Samson.
exactly.
If that's what Nim's gonna do, by all means.
That is
Nim
not
can
what
do
Nim's
that.
gonna do. That's a special thing of weird.
Yeah, the point I'm
You've already gotten this far.
The point I'm making is that you would not really know whether, if, Samson had a growth spurt in the last year, if they are old clothes of his, if they never belonged to him in the first place. All you really
No,
can
wait,
tell...
question. How
And-
stylish are they? That'll tell Nim.
They're pretty stylish.
Okay.
These aren't Samsons.
Agreed.
All right.
Nim looks at them for a sec and then puts them back.
Do you stuff them in? Do you try and make them?
Put them back how you found them.
All right.
Gotta make it look like we didn't go through all this shit, even though we did. And then Nim checks the couch. There's this one.
There's some change inside.
There's a changeling inside.
All right.
Whoa!
Jeez.
Gross.
You're looking over the couch. Samson, describe this love seat in the bedroom for the lovely lady.
It's in a pretty good condition, but it's also pretty well used. Like, you can see that, like, the cushions aren't exactly, like, oh, what's the term I'm looking for?
Edible.
Anything's edible if you're angry enough.
Good to know.
But, like, they're used. They're not worn in any way. They're still well kept, but it seems like they've sort of lost their poof.
There. Poof.
Like
Nim has fluffed
like-
them.
Yeah, like the pillows are very fluffed. They look like they've barely been used. Wow, I wonder why. But But yeah, you know.
You know, just a little guy. Try and look for something like this. So what's next on Nim's docket?
Is there anything of note else in the room?
If you search through the cushions, you find a few bottle caps.
There it is. You want to make a investigation check?
Sure.
Damn, another 20. 20, 16, 16, 20.
Ooh, pounder.
So you look around, eagle eyes scope in, and what you definitely can get of note is that this room is frequently kept. You know, a room like this, according to Nim's almost encyclopedic knowledge of cleaning, is that a room where Samson has been gone as long as he has should be, you know, collecting dust, not as clean. It certainly doesn't look pristine, but it definitely looks like someone has been frequenting the room in some amount of frequency. But other than that, Samson doesn't really have any personal belongings lying around, unless Samson has say in that matter.
Nah.
Yeah, so the room is definitely a room he's been in, but like, there's no Samson skeletons lying across the floor in pure eyes view.
What about things that clearly don't belong to Samson other than in the cabinet?
I defer to Samson. Would there be anything obviously not Samson's in the room in full eye view?
No.
You have it from his mouth?
That would require more snooping.
I almost said from the camel's mouth, but I don't think that's a turn of phrase.
Pull up the floorboards, Nim.
I checked the floorboards. What are they like?
There's a beating heart!
Yay! Can we eat it?
Oh, right, it was cheating on you. Just make it stop. Need to forget that line.
Or
What's a floorboard check?
General investigation. So, DC 10 for looking at the floorboards. Unless you're talking about trying to pry your fingers under the floorboards, running your nose along it, and pulling a fucking SpongeBob and just letting your eyes run across them.
Yeah, you find one that specifically looks like it has been. But...
Yeah. I don't see shit.
Nope. You look at the floor. Yep. That
That's
sure
a
is a
floor.
floor.
the floor here is made of floor.
Astute
The
observations.
floor is.
Astute observations.
Come sit on the couch with Nim.
No, he was just sitting on the corner of the bed while they were talking.
Where does Sherlock Nimlin wish to investigate next?
Nim will hold off. Chat. Actually, no, I'm gonna check the bed one more time.
Roll a
Yeah,
general
I mean,
investigation on
this
that?
is all stuff that definitely could have happened while they were still talking, because they talked for a while.
Yeah.
You look at the bed, and, you know,
Wow, you see yellow on it.
you start looking under the bed. Would there be anything under the bed?
Of Samson's? No, probably not. Anything else is, well, more your discretion.
Bunch of hard-boiled eggs.
So, there-
Like, so many. Like, more than 30.
Like a no preservation tag either.
Yeah.
These are meant for pranking.
They're the
We should
Franken
X
eggs.
Samson with these.
at
Anyway.
my description, fair enough. There is a box under the upper half of the bed. You know, it's large. It was shoved
Nim
in
pulls it
there.
out.
Alright. Nim pulls it out. It's got a loose wooden lid on it, easily opened.
It has a strange checkmark symbol, and it says, "Just get it done."
Oh, it's one of those Ike shoes that are trending right now. I didn't know they came to erase this.
One of those Ike sandals.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
We like Ike.
I'm glad you
We
built
like
upon my
Ike.
joke.
So anyway, Nim opens it.
It is a change of bedding for the bed. It is the alternate set.
What color is it?
What color is it?
Red?
Red.
What color is the current bed sheet?
What color is the current bed sheet?
A different shade of red.
A different shade of red.
Nim frowns and changes the bed sheets to green.
The old one or the current one?
The current
It's
one.
like, no one can know we snooped. Never mind, these bed sheets need to change.
Nim's like, the lack of interior decorating is frustrating me.
Oof.
Does y'all comment when Nim does that?
Nope.
Fantastic.
Bella was talking
Well,
about her tragic backstory.
A little bit gets on Hala, like her tail is also now green.
Not that Nim would know.
What's next for Snoopageddon?
Is there a closet in here?
I don't see one on the diagram. Is there a closet in the bedroom?
Closet, wardrobe, a lion, and a witch.
You know, I meant to make a wardrobe, like, right around here, but I forgot.
There's
I
an
checked the
invisible wardrobe.
Yes.
I checked the wardrobe.
It's invisible.
Nice.
It's invisible!
But yeah.
There we go.
Delicious. You found it. You took off the cloaking device.
Yay.
You look over at the wardrobe. That's a piece of furniture. What now?
Is it open? Can I not just open it?
You didn't meet the ZC. DC's 10 for general investigations, and only gets higher from there, so, like, you got a 9.
No, I mean, with a 9, could I not just open it and not find anything but just clothes?
Is the wardrobe locked?
No.
Alright. You open it up. There are clothes.
These are also stylish.
Ah, so not Samson's.
Yes.
Straight up just
Correct.
saying Samson don't have no drip.
Samson has a very specific kind of drip, and styling is not what I would call it at first.
Ooh, she said you ain't got no style.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh, she said your mama can't read.
Can his mama read?
In her current state? I don't think so.
I mean, could she read before?
I don't know. Was Samson's mom
A
literate?
traveling farm worker would have no real reason for literacy.
Makes a fair point.
For what now?
I think it's safe. All jokes aside, I think it's safe to assume Samson's mother is literate, considering, you know, one of the passing comments was writing her a letter, which Samson was planning to do, and then never did, and then got scolded for it by somebody else who knew that he should be doing it.
Jade died again.
Oh.
Ooh. Damn, just talk all that shit and leave.
We'll leave it to a
Yeah.
back. Ugh. Ugh. Is there anything else you want to do with the wardrobe?
I sit in it.
Oh my god, if Nim and Hyala get the wardrobe, it literally would be a lion, a witch, and a wardrobe.
When Jade comes back.
No, it would be a lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch. Cause she is just snooping through Samson's
Both.
shit.
It's both.
Yeah.
That has gotta be one of my favorite, what would they be called? Parodies? Wordplays? Ed?
Yes,
Wordplays.
it's just, yeah, it's just a word, it's just a play on words.
I love it though. It's so good. The lion, the witch, and the audacity of the bitch. Well, I guess. Oh, she's back. Welcome back. Hey, woo.
I'm on my phone now.
Oh, computerant.
Yeah.
It's being difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what you missed was Nim decided to sit in the wardrobe, and then we started goofing around that, if Yala joined her in the wardrobe, it'd literally be a lion, a witch, and a wardrobe. Did Jade die again?
No.
Oh. So that's about all you missed.
Should I?
No.
Please don't.
So, I made the joke that because Nim Shay's saying about Nim getting in the wardrobe. And I said if Yella went in too, it would literally be a lion and a witch in a wardrobe.
So you want to get in the wardrobe with me? Wait, what part of the emotional talk that they're at? Because I feel like it'd be really rude to be like, wait, pause that thought and get in the wardrobe with me.
Yeah, I
Tell
mean,
me
the
your
last thing we
backstory
were
in the
talking about
wardrobe.
was- yeah, it was... Yellow was talking about, like, oh, we were all dying, and it was just, like, crawling inside of a closet.
Yeah.
So that's where you're at?
Yeah, the closet is probably the last thing Nim is gonna check. And then sit on the bed.
So is there new things you want to talk about? Or go from here?
Yeah.
There was more.
There was more. I have to tell Yalla things.
Alright.
I'm just trying to find the last thing that was said.
I'll be right back, but you can start whenever you're ready.
Okay. So Nim's all like, I'm glad your arm got better.
I agree.
I'm be real with you, dog. I don't know how to change the subject to something much lighter and not heavy at all.
So then go heavier.
Yeah, Nim.
I'm not sure if Nim currently has anything that's heavier than, oh, I almost lost my, like, sense of purpose.
I never had a sense of purpose.
That's not dark, that's just kind of sad. Like, get your life together, Nim.
Well, dark things are dark usually because they're sad.
Woohoo.
Yeah, but so some things are both dark and sad, but not all sad things are dark.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
I mean, we could say, like, it gets quiet, and then Nim at some point is just like, I want it to not be quiet anymore, so she starts talking again.
Nim starts rambling on. As she
When
does.
I was a young changeling.
I fell out of a tree.
Only one?
Well, no, several times, but, like, only one was really bad.
Is he?
Why, you're eternally a coward.
Sort of. That's not what we're talking about.
That's why you left us on red at the fireworks show.
Separate reason. But anyway, so
That was
Nim-
because she doesn't like.
True,
Nim
I forgot.
likes you guys, you bullies. With your PDA, it's disgusting. So anyway,
You know what else is disgusting? Your unaired
Ditching your
hatred for your
friends.
party members.
Yeah.
only thing Nim hates is carrots.
Aw, man. I knew it.
Really?
Yella is a carrot.
You're not.
What do you mean? Look at her.
I'm back.
So, Nim's gonna
Welcome
be like, oh, since we have a moment to ourselves, there was one thing I wanted to talk about.
Oh. What is it?
So Nim's gonna start messing with her hair. So, do you remember, some number of weeks back where I went to my true form?
I think so.
And then we never talked about it again?
Until now.
Exactly.
What is it?
Thanks for not bringing that up. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Now we go back to never talking about it again.
There's more on the subject. Just also very stupid.
Yeah, where's the fun if it's not?
The reason I don't particularly like to talk about it is because I don't like my highlights.
Highlights?
They're blue. It's such a weird color for the hair.
I don't remember your hair being blue.
Only in spots, but still.
Here, let me show you.
No. So Nimble, so yeah, it hasn't appeared in my family like a couple centuries, so pink pops up more. They're both really rare traits, but like still hasn't really appeared. So it's really weird because my great aunt's uncle's sister was the last one who even had pink. Now mine are blue.
And that's not good?
It's not that it's not good, I just don't like it.
Nim, you explode on occasion. I think you have bigger problems.
I fail to see your point.
I bet you do.
You change them?
Well, no, because that's my actual hair color, so I can hide it, but that's just what it actually is.
I'm a fucking
Well,
freak.
it's constantly
Helen.
hidden.
Yeah.
Express yourself.
If it's constantly hidden, it's not really what matters.
Matters to me, I'm kidding.
No, it doesn't.
It does when it comes up. I just wanted you to know why I don't talk about it.
Because of blue.
Yeah.
Shala writes in a notepad, Nim hates blue. Do not be blue.
Nim doesn't hate blue. Nim just doesn't like that shade of blue in her hair.
So,
Well, that, and I also look like super washed out, but that's a separate tangent.
White.
White
Nim is
wash.
pretty close to the color white.
Sponsored by Elmer's Glue.
Nim's skin is so white it almost reflects over 99% of visible light.
I know you said reflects, but I just imagine it works like a prism where like light will just hit her and she'll just flare off a rainbow in like a random direction.
That rainbow does chromatic damage.
Hold on, do I want to accidentally insult Yellow? Where's a coin?
Yes. You're already rifling through Samson's stuff. You might as well insult your other party member.
It's not an insult if you don't know about it.
That's not true.
she's already been insulted above games, so.
You know, you're right. Before I say it, I'm half sorry for saying it,
Yeah.
but only half. It's just so hard to look nice when you're gray.
I suppose gray skin would be a strange phenomenon to
Are you
wander
fleshy?
around with openly. I'm still getting used to seeing that much bare skin on people at all.
Do you want to see more bare skin and then lift up your shirt?
What the fuck?
I'm kidding.
Nim flashes Yala.
Nim just
No, I
gives
just
Yellow
don't like her
fucking-
stomach.
Why is Nim? Oh, okay. I
Nim's
thought
like,
your girlfriend's fucking
Nims
shirt.
go wild.
I won't magically change my clothes in front of anyone, but I'll strip. Wait, so what does Nim actually do?
Nim actually goes. Oh, I guess that'd be weird if you're always bundled up. You'd never see it, right? And the fur.
Right. Not many people of that particular type can live up in the mountains. DePaulo is really the first and only one I knew prior to getting escorted out here. Where suddenly everyone looked like that, and fur and feathers were the less common traits.
What did you call them earlier? Fleshies?
I said no such thing.
I plead.
That'd be disgusting, Nim.
Yeah, oh, that's Yala teaching them racism. I'm kidding.
Nimna has her own racism. You don't need to teach it.
The upper crust.
Doesn't.
Nim has classism,
Yeah, it's different.
Which borders on
which
racism.
for her is much more justified than racism.
Have you been getting used to it?
It's an adjustment. I'm more or less used to you and Merrymaker now.
You know, I have to say, out of all the creatures, I least like being a bird person because the feathers, they itch when you go off of it. And blood feathers are the worst.
If you say so. None of my Aarakocra friends ever complained about it much.
You're just
I imagine
doing
if you
wrong.
have it constantly, it stops being something you notice.
That makes sense.
I'm sure if I didn't have any fur, I would think it was strange and itchy.
You fucking fleshy.
I don't think fur is all that itchy, unless it's long fur. Really long.
Depends on how well it's taken care of.
Is there something I wasn't doing right? Maybe they were like feathers.
Kiala shrugs.
It's like, I don't
much
know,
about
man.
I don't know much about the care of feathers.
That makes sense. How do you take care of your fur?
Just regular washing mostly.
What's your process?
Are you asking me how I bathe?
Like this.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Well, it's... Usually we simply melt snow to get clean water and then pour it over our heads and anywhere that's especially dirty and just clean. I don't know, I assumed it was how most people bathe.
Wait, you don't take off? Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense, but you don't take off your clothes to bathe?
Not typically. It's made of mostly water-resistant materials, stuff that won't be damaged if it's wet, so might as well clean both yourself and the clothes at the same time.
Gotta save water, right?
Well, like I said, we have a rather plentiful supply as long as we can heat it up. I like
That's
that
not
talking
how-
about Nim trauma just turned into talking about hair care.
Yeah.
Typical Nim conversation. Something important? Nah.
Nope, the important part passed.
Yeah.
That's not how I take baths.
How do you take baths?
Well, I get
I have a
naked.
book written on it, and she hands a dictionary.
I have this convenient 4-page pamphlet.
A tub and the key to
Trifold pamphlet
cleanliness.
part 2.
Mm. No, not this time.
Oh.
But Nim will explain how she bathes, which I'm sure you're aware of, and thus I don't need to explain.
First you take the soap and you lather up, and then you do your cheeks. And then you work to the cheeks.
Which cheeks?
These! Slaps her face.
God.
And then my attendant helps me wash my hair.
Makes
sense.
But yeah. I guess that's just another way our cultures are really different.
Yeah, you don't have attendance, Corey.
I do kind of still think it's strange that most people use the bathroom indoors.
Why go indoors when you can just shit on the floor?
I think it's strange that you would go outside.
She shrugs.
It's like, I don't know what to tell you, homie.
Man, y'all are not being litter box trained.
She is. The whole mountain is a litter
No,
box.
just like, why would you go to the bathroom in the same place you sleep?
Because the plumbing takes
You
the
heckin'
week away.
weirdos.
I thought you were about to say heckin' weeaboos.
Heckin' weeaboos. Shit.
What is a weeaboo?
Go
Someone
into
called
the
me one the other.
It's
Go
like
into
someone
the
who likes
bath.
minor illusion too much, but only a particular style.
Oh,
And then later when they can, they learn major illusion to do even more specific stuff with it. It's really weird.
that 3D weeaboo.
3D-aboo.
You don't talk about those.
Good point.
They even have a nickname for that kind of spell usage. They call it VR chat.
So yeah, Samson, I think, is free to come in at any point.
That's not up to him.
Your conversation, you ready for the Samson return?
Got anything
Yeah,
else?
we would still. Yeah, we'll still be talking. Just you can have them walk in at any point now.
Alright, so you'll start seeing this. You start hearing some voices in the hallway. Kiala is good with her ears, so she probably hears some muffled ow, ow, ow. And then one of the doors is gonna open and then shut. And then you're gonna hear a big board come off the door in front of you. And you're gonna hear a thunk against the door. And Samson, what you will see is Oakley coming up to the bedroom door, dragging you through the room. And you see your bedroom door has been boarded up from the other side. You can only wonder
Am I
why
supposed
that
to be
is.
on the map?
I was pulling you on the map. I was working on it. Patience is a virtue.
I don't remember. Were we told to like
Whoa.
try and avoid encountering other people? Because if so, Yella might try and get under the bed.
I was just gonna cast invisibility on us both.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, right, you have twin spell.
Yeah. So if Yellow says anything while the footsteps are far away, let me know.
Well, no, I don't remember. Were we told to not be
I mean-
seen?
Nah, he just said you guys would be safe in here.
Okay.
But you probably also hear Samson's voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are the bed sheets still green?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, anyway, from Samson's point of view,
Should we get
Oakley will take the brace off the door and set it to one side. She'll just look at him, not say anything, but just like yeah, you see what we had to do and go through?
You had the room boarded up?
Of course I had it boarded
So-
up. You weren't stupid enough to actually use the front door. You were gonna crawl in through the window like you do every other day. So yeah, we boarded it up, hoping that maybe if you snuck in there, you'd be trapped.
What are they doing?
Cleaners unboard and reboard the doors every time he came in.
Yeah.
Then she reaches in her pocket and pulls out a big piece of metal and slams against the door. And then she just moves it across the door and you hear the lock unlock. And Gil suggested we actually take the lock off and replace it with a magnetic switch so that you wouldn't be able to touch the handle. Did I ever mention how much money we spend on you alone?
They could have literally just not done this.
Yeah.
There's no, like, what? The
What
purpose?
purpose did this serve?
Samson
Freaking
protocols.
ridiculous. So every time a student isn't around, they board up out the doors?
No.
So they
No,
can't come
anytime
back?
they're a war criminal.
I don't know, it just
It's a
doesn't
war
make
criminal
sense.
procedure.
Yep, he hits the nail on the head. It's literally like, you know, trap the Sam.
Fun.
Wouldn't it be a better trap if they could get into their room?
Yeah.
Like
Not
she
they
said.
walk by their room, see they can't get in, and then leave.
No, like she said, she knew Samson would never use the front door. He would always climb through the window because Samson makes a habit of it.
True.
Which
That would be what she said.